Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like what you see, then keep on watching because I'm going to show you how I did this winter friendly cream based makeup. I've already prepped my skin. I've put a moisturizer, a sunscreen, and starting with my eyebrows because that's what, if I'm in a rush and I want to get ready in 15 minutes, then I would start with my brows because if that is done, a lot of it is achieved already. So now that I've done my brows, um, I'm going to start with blush. Okay, so I'm using the Nykaa Cream Stick Blush, and this is a pink shade, and I'm doing an underpainting where you use the blush first and then go on with your concealer routine. So that's what I'm doing. I am taking a little amount of blush directly on my skin and blending it with my fingers. Since everything is cream based, this is a makeup that you can do during winters. I can already feel winters here in Bangalore. Let me know how it is wherever you are joining in from. So, in winters, my skin tends to become very dry, and I tend to skip powdery products. And that's why I thought of doing this look, sharing this look where I only stick to cream products. So now that my blush is on, I'm going to take a little amount of, concealer. I'm going to skip foundation even. So just to brighten up the areas that need a little brightening, I'm going to use a concealer that is slightly, very close to my skin color, but could be a shade lighter. Not sure, but I feel this is that works for my skin tone. You can go, if you want to brighten your skin tone, or if you want to look a little more fresh, you could go for half a tone lighter with this look. So I'm taking a very little amount and blending it with a concealer brush. I would prefer using small brushes for a look like this, even on my face, because then I'm not using product all over my face. Okay, I'm using on very, very targeted areas, and I'm being very mindful about where I want it to spread. I don't want to cover the entire of my face with products because I want to keep my skin fresh and breathable throughout the day. This is a makeup look that will last all day, and you don't need any touch ups because you're not using heavy coverage, you're not using any powders. So, this doesn't really need any touch up throughout the day. You're all set for an 8 hour or 8 to 10 hours of without touch up kind of a look. So, this is what I like to do, and this is an uncut video, so I'm not editing it or cutting in between, so that you get to know that this is something that is doable within under 15 minutes. Okay, and that's how my skin looks after I have blended all the concealer in. And once the concealer is on, you can add a little bit of more brightening under your eyes. So for this purpose, for a little more highlight under my eyes, just to have that fresh look, I'm using a concealer by Too Faced, Born This Way, and the shade is vanilla. This is one tone lighter than my skin color, and I use it to highlight wherever I want to. So here today I'm using just to highlight the areas under my eye. All right, so I'm taking just one dot of concealer and taking this on a concealer brush. I'm just fluffing it up, blending it very, very gently under my eyes. Okay, the area near my eyes and my cheek, not exactly under my eyes. Basically, intentionally, I'm not putting anything specifically right under my lashes because that's where I crease. So I'm put avoiding to put any concealer right under my lower lash line. whatever is left on my brush, I'm taking it up on my forehead and a little bit of my nose, bridge of my nose, and a little near my mouth area. Okay, so if you crease, if you have a lot of fine lines, I would, um, you know, recommend you to put really, really tiny amount, like whatever is left on the brush, that's what you need on the areas where you crease. So the more product you put in these areas, the more it will crease. Okay, the creaminess will cause it to crease. So I tend to use, and since I'm not using powder to set everything, I'm using really, really tiny amount. So there's no need to set this creaminess. So now this is how my skin looks after, highlighting the areas that I need to. And now I would like to go to move to this highlighter, which is by K Beauty. It is a very, very high quality highlighter, and this gives a very nice, natural, glowy look. This doesn't have any chunky shimmer particles, and absolutely impressed by this product by Katrina. And this is so beautiful. This is so natural. It gives you that ethereal glow and doesn't look artificial at all. This doesn't look like makeup. It just looks like your skin is, you know, taken care of very well, and that's why it is gleaming like this. So it is a very, very beautiful highlighter. It is natural and very, very lightweight, not at all sticky, not powdery. It's the absolute perfect consistency and works beautifully on uh, all kind of skin types. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just adding this highlighter on the high points of my face, and as I do this, my face, becomes much more. It looks very done up, although I haven't done much. So that's how I like to keep it for a daytime look. And you can get away with, using very, very little amount of products. You just need one dot of each. And now I feel that, the blush needs a little more amp. So I'm going to take one dot of the blush and blending it all over again my cheeks, and that is looking natural enough. Taking a little on the bridge of my nose as well to make it look like a natural flush, and on my chin. So since I'm using all cream products, everything blends in very, very beautifully. You don't have to put much effort. So that is one thing I like about using cream products, that if you are in a hurry, if you want to get out the door in 15 minutes, sticking to all cream products is going to solve your problem. You don't have to spend a ton of time blending each one of them, because everything blends into each other automatically because they're all the same consistency. Now I thought of giving my brows a brush with my brow mascara, and this is by Nykaa, I guess. I'm going to list down all the products that I'm using. Don't feel the pressure to use exactly what I'm using. You can use whatever you have at hand. So even you can use an eye mascara and use it on your brows. And now it's time for some. I'm looking for, I guess, tissue. Yes, I have a lip oil on my lips right here, because it's important to moisturize your lips before you sit to do your makeup. So by the time you reach your lips are nice and moisturized and supple. So I am blotting out the excess oil from my lips so that um, the texture of the lipstick that I'm going to put is going to stay true to its own consistency. So I'm using this lipstick by Milani. It's a matte balmy lipstick, and it's a very beautiful pinky nude color. So I'm using it right from the tube, and It is a very beautiful daytime look color. This might wash you out if you are NC30 and above, but for anyone under below 20, NC30, this is a very good color to wear during the daytime. It is pinkish, it's not very nude, it is not orangey. It here on the camera, it might look orangey if you have a warm filter going on your camera. And now to add a little bit of drama, I'm going to take my blush. This is a pink blush by Too Faced, and I'm going to powder my lips. So here, this gives a very, very beautiful velvety kind of a finish to your lips, and also makes it look like you're wearing lipstick, but the effect is very different. Okay, it doesn't look like lipstick, it looks like something else. And I would highly request you to try it out. It looks very, very beautiful. And also, I'm using the same blush on my eyelids. So the only two places that I'm using a powder blush here for this look is on my lips and my eyelids. And this gives a very, very cohesive look to the entire makeup, because the entire color palette is very, very pinky and girly and very, very soft feminine, with a very glowy face but a matte eye and a matte lip. So that creates a lot of contrast, and I absolutely love this look for a winter morning routine. Taking a big blender brush, I am blending it all in so that nothing looks harsh, and that's the final look. Now it's time for some concealer. So adding in some concealer on my lashes. I'm trying out the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. I got two trial packs when I shopped at Tira. I shopped a couple of Too Faced products. I bought two of their blushes and the concealer, and they gave me two tubes of their Better Than Sex mascara. So that's a nice offer, I feel. So I'm trying it out. I've never used it before, and this works pretty good. But nothing, I don't feel this is anything extraordinary. I feel I've used better mascaras at which are much more affordable, and that's how it looks on my lashes. I'm also doing a coat on my lower lashes here. So, otherwise my eye tend to look a little more naked because I have very fine lashes. So I don't skip my lower lash line for mascara, and that completes the look. I'm not even using a setting powder at the end of this makeup because I don't really need. I didn't use powder here at all on my face. So I would like to keep the glowiness that is going on my face, and that's why I'm keeping it like this. And so that's it for this makeup look. I have reached the end, and just styling my hair as I always do, just leaving them open. I have very fine hair, so I like to keep them like this, so it gives me a lot of volume. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and family, and thank you for watching. I will see you soon in my next video.